Hi everyone, I'm Dan Harding, Editor-in-Chief of Power Motoryacht. Today I find myself in beautiful Monfalcone, Italy, testing Prestige's highly anticipated M7, the smaller sibling of the M8 that debuted here last year and just in time for Cannes. And really couldn't ask for a more stunning background for a really impressive boat. Why don't you come on with me and let's take a closer look. So really, the name of the game in any multi-hull is the volume, and this boat certainly has that in spades. There are some light customization options available for this boat, but largely what you see is what you get here with the layout. There are two options for the helm here. I think this one is really slick and really brings forward kind of the way lower helms are heading. So right here, you can barely see it, it disappears. And really kind of amazing. All you need to get out of the slip is the joystick and the throttles with some incredible sight lines. You do have the option if you want a full helm, you can have a double seat here, a wheel, and the whole works. But honestly, the driving from the flybridge is so fun that I think that's gonna be the preferred option. Now we head down into the starboard side hull, and this is kind of a unique double bed situation that I think would work really well with a couple of kids. I know a couple of boys I left back home that would certainly make the most out of this space. And head forward. Head on back. Really nice sized cabin. You can keep the doors to all these rooms closed so you can be private. Again, if I had the family aboard, I'd probably leave it open just to make sure no one was getting into trouble. But again, it's the volume that is going to attract you to this boat first and foremost. We had at least 12 different people aboard during our sea trial and never really bumping into one another. Here we have the master. Full beam, beautiful. You know, these boats are built right here in Monfalcone, Italy, which is on the Adriatic, so in the top right-hand corner of the country, and it's where they used to build Monte Carlo yachts, which had just the highest reputation for craftsmanship and yacht quality, and certainly that's evident here as they take on these boats. So now, again, 4 staterooms, easily accommodating 8 guests, big windows in all of them, nice and bright. Truly a multi-hull motor yacht. Underway. The boat, while not a speedster, did reach over 20 knots, between 20.2 and 20.6 knots. Got massive side decks. This space is kind of convertible, but a lot of space to hang out here, and you would want to do it underway. I mean, we had really calm conditions, but very little spray or anything coming over the bow. Even we're going 20 knots, making all different turns. Very comfortable lounge. Again, just like a lot of different social spaces. Most people wanted to spend their time up here on the flybridge, and this is what I would say easily the best seat in the house. Very smooth underway. I think 15, 16 knots is probably going to be the preferred cruise here. There you're really humming along, but it's very quiet, very smooth. And it stays that way all the way through up to 20 knots, but that's where your efficiency starts to drop off a little bit. There is a crew cabin. We're going to put a little bit of that footage in there. That's, I think in the American market, safe to say, probably used for storage, especially a boat of this category and size range, I think, can be maintained by a couple and an owner operator. But there are 2 berths down there if you want the occasional crew. Galley here. So a lot of volume, Motoryacht level finish, really comfortable underway. This really, to me, being here, experiencing it on the Adriatic and thinking about how people use their boats in the Med, and I can't help but feel that this boat really is an island. It has everything you'd ever need, and just a really great way to see the world. For my full report on the M7, you want to stay tuned here and to an upcoming issue of Power Motoryacht. See you on the water.